So at the dawn of my microscopic channel, I had released a series of command block machines titled the Crossbreed Project. These I had showcased off the pocket version, and that was when I still had no clue how to commentate. I still don't know how to commentate right now, but it's getting better. So the thing is that there was a final machine character that I still wanted to show, but was impossible to show due to the fact that the mechanics to make their little machine ability thing was impossible in pocket version. Now, about a month and a half ago actually this time, I attempted to record it and then bring it onto YouTube with using a weird system to potentially get better audio. My attempts of course failed, and that's why it's not really on. Now, thing is that I decided that the machine that I was going to showcase was a poor representation of the character's abilities within the book, and just felt like it was a bit too rushed. So I decided to remake it, and apparently it has caused me to create what is probably going to be a new mini-series within this channel. Hello everybody, I am the Diamond Espion here on, I cannot control my own character. Here on the TCW world. If you do not know what TCW is, that's okay, because literally nobody else knows about it except me and some of my friends. So, basically this character is a character named Cecily. She is in the little book I'm attempting to write. I call her the Deafening Crossbreed because her kind of thing is based off possessing an exceptional lung capacity because, you know, genetically modified and stuff, and having some astronomically strange vocal cords that not only can span like a very wide range, but are also incredibly resilient. Now, this is a tank damage one due to the fact that if we flick this lever, you will see the various effects this CB character gives you. Now, let's go into game mode survival, and you will immediately see once the stupid chat thing goes away, in fact I'll just clear it right now, that you get a 5 heart bonus or 5 health bonus, 2.3 hearts, 2.5, oh my gosh, I cannot talk today, hearts. There's also some protection on this helmet, but whatever. Cecily, harness the power of the Deafening Crossbreed. You even had to add that exclamation mark to just emphasize on it. Now, you get some slowness, you get some resistance that you can't really see, and beyond there, there's just the hearts. Now, I'm going to go and jump into game mode creative. I do not know why I went to F3 mode. And fly over to this mammoth of a machine. I already have everything started up because it takes forever to start everything up. Now, since I said this character was capable of, you know, using their immense vocal cord power and lung capacity to do stuff, I guess, that's kind of what this machine is based around. Now, if you look on the scoreboard, Diamond Espion with the pink name, there's a reason it's pink. Like, there's a very good reason why my name's pink on this. You'll notice that there's a scoreboard of 100 that's constantly trying to go to 101, but is currently being reset. I'm going to showcase all the commands behind this in the event that I have time. Now, for this character, a scoreboard will show up on the right side of your screen, indicating how long you've held shift, which represents the character inhaling. Now, if you inhale between certain levels, then it will cause your character to deal a set amount of damage. I can represent how much damage is dealt with the command blocks over there. Now, going over here, if you do it between 10 and 15, it gives a very light effect of Wither 1-1, which I think only deals about 1 to 2 health, which is 1/2 or 1 heart. Now, between the levels of 16 and, oh my gosh, what was it? Between 16 and 35, it then gives a slightly stronger Wither effect of 1/4, which is actually just 1/5, which deals, I actually don't know. I'll show how much it does later. Which does a bit more damage. Now, if you then proceed to hold it between the ESO levels, which is, it stands for something, I was too lazy to actually title it, ESO levels of 36 to 50, then it will start dealing much more damage. Instant damage 1-0, which is instant damage level 1, which deals some pretty substantial damage. I will demonstrate on this dude right here. Oh gosh, that was like, okay. Also, you'll notice that the scoreboard keeps depleting every time I use the ability, with the levels being removed being more and more the more damage I give off. I'll explain what that means in a moment. Now, if we hold it between levels 50 to 51 to 75, it will deal much, much more damage in the form of instant damage 1-1, which is instant damage 2. Now, beyond there, if we go 76 to 100, it's instant damage 1-2, which is actually instant damage 3, which, if you did not know, on a normal character is insta-kill. So, this is a 100% vocal blast, which typically causes Cecily's vocal cords to be absolutely shredded. She can restore them over time, though, like over a few hours or something. So to demonstrate this, or at least to demonstrate the last one, I'm going to go over here, and it glitched. Don't you hate when that happens? It's like, okay, so oh, no. This actually brings me on to my next point in the project. Now, over here, I have also set it behind here that after running this little small chain of commands, it is a scoreboard players remove diamond SP on ESV stands for something to 10, or at least that's for the second level of damage. It's only 5 here, 10 here, 20 here, I'm pretty sure. I think it's like 40, and then 100%. Now, this represents the amount of vocal power they still have left within their vocal cords, and the thing is that the stronger the blast you use, more damage, because, I mean, you're giving off a louder scream, but you also burn through your vocal cords faster and faster. Now, thing is that I also ran a little test thing to make sure that you can't, like, you know, use a 100% blast and then quickly use another blast, thinking that, oh, well, it's still, the scoreboard might have reached low, but who cares, I can keep firing them off. Now, this caused it that you can't. There's a few command blocks over here that I'm making sure it doesn't glitch or anything, but whatever. Now, thing is, that's kind of why it did not work very well. Now, thing is, if you look over to the scoreboard, it's still taking forever. That's why you don't fire off one-hit KO blast willy-nilly. If we go into Game Mode Survival to showcase the next little feature of it, you will see toggle healing. Now, what toggle healing does, it does not heal your physical health, which is the, you know, hearts. It'll actually cause that scoreboard to replenish a bit faster. So just right-click with it. You'll get the message that fast healing has been toggled on. I'm going to clear the chat, because that's all that stuff's getting annoying, and I also just learned how to clear the chat, so yay for me. You also get a pretty substantial hunger boost. I think it's like hunger 8 or something. This hunger doesn't really appear to be much right now, but if we go into... But you will notice that it becomes... Yeah, it's hunger 8. Hunger 7 is technically hunger 8. That ends up becoming a big deal over time, because when you're at max hunger, it doesn't really do too much. But if we give myself... Fact, WSP on Minecraft, hunger 1, 255. We'll spam this. Well, let's bring it to 3. Oh gosh, yeah. See, you get that, like, quick burst of, safety hunger is what I call it. I don't know if there's a technical term for that. Okay, let's just replenish everything. But, you know, the hunger drop is pretty substantial over time. Like, if you notice, yeah. See, as you can see here, oh no, I didn't want to give myself additional hunger, and it's going to override it anyway. So it's a pretty substantial hunger boost, but the scoreboard, if you notice, is constantly jumping up faster. It's about double the speed, so I guess that's a pretty neato tactic thing. So you can right-click with, again, to toggle off fast healing, and I'm going to just show, indeed, that a 100% blast is insta-kill, I guess, on this villager. See, it is dead. And the game thingy glitched. This is still a very buggy thing, so for whatever reason, the ESV levels have not dropped. I think it might have been because of a different thing malfunctioning. I'm pretty sure it was right here. I don't know, that happens a lot. So if we go into Game Mode Creative, I don't know how long this recording's been. I'm probably going to clip some scenes if it gets too long. Basically, it's testing for a different scoreboard that is set... here, so it's testing for if it's eligible, if the ESV levels, or whatever it is. ESO level, no, this is, why did I click on this for ESV testing? This is ESV testing. Testing for between, if you have at least level 5, if you have at least level 10, at least level 20, 40, 100. Now, this at first is testing for if your ESOL levels have hit a certain limit, which is, you know, when it activates, because if you see when I hit shift, this turns off, and then when you turn it back on, then it's repowering everything, and now it's going to be testing for if you have those limits reached. You saw that one turned on because we were within its limit. Now, then it's going to be testing for if you have the correct ESV level, Then it'll power the comparator, which will set the ESB level over to 1. Now, if we go over to the scoreboard, this is testing for if you are between levels 1 and 1. This is 2 and 2, 3 and 3, 4 and 4, etc. Now, this over here is testing for what direction you're facing, which is why there's 4 sets of these. If both of them are true, then it's going to turn on the AND gate, which then will summon an armor stand the direction you're looking at with a specific name. Then it will reset my ESB level so I can use this again. Kill the thing, because over here you will see a command block is telling it that constantly a armor stand titled ES1 will constantly be giving the Wither 1/1 effect, and then it will proceed to kill the armor stand and remove a set amount of ESB levels. Now, this rings true for basically everything. Now, beyond there, over here is just kind of an anti-glitch system to make sure that this thing doesn't bug out. Same with a lot of other things. Over here is a bit of the toggle mechanic that is testing for if a certain scoreboard is at 0 and you've right-clicked. And then it sets a different scoreboard to 1, and it's testing for if that scoreboard's at 1, and if you've just right-clicked using another scoreboard. And then it sets it to 0, which is also kind of how this works. There's a tell raw command to get the whole fancy message thing going on. So beyond there, I don't know if there's much more to showcase. So if you somehow enjoyed this video, please smack the like button and subscribe. I only have 22 subscribers, and most of them are friends. I personally really like to make command machines, so if you're into that kind of stuff, just keep your eye out. Anyone who honestly has an idea for something I can make, I will get back to that. I've actually gotten a request already, still yet to fill it. I am really sorry. I will get that done as soon as I can, and I shall see you all next time. Goodbye.